Hi, welcome to Ask Sue London. This is the show that helps people and pets cope, heal, and move forward. I'm your host, Sue London, and we've got an amazing show today. I've got Melissa Ashcroft here with me, and we're going to talk about when your pet crosses over. There's so much more along about their journey that many people aren't aware of. And I've been really blessed that I met this lady. I was able to help her with her dog, Tyson and Max. And then Max's crossing was incredible. And then what happened, they came and helped me help my Gus cross. So, Melissa, welcome to the show. I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here, Sue. Thank you for asking me.
Well, you and I have got quite a history with our dogs. And how long, when did we first connect? When did you first come to me? It was at the Crystal Beach Farmers Market, right?
Yes,
Is that where it
yes, a
was?
couple of summers ago, yes.
Right. And so then that's when Tyson wasn't well,
Correct. Yeah,
right?
yes.
Right. And so tell everybody kind of what happened.
Well, I was introduced to you by a mutual friend, and we connected right away because you had cemented to me when I was asking about my dogs, the boys, and Tyson, if we could get together for a meeting. And you
Mhm.
said, well, don't bring the one that doesn't like the heat. And
Mhm.
the other dog that I had, Max, he hated the heat. He loved the snow. He loved the air conditioning. So I knew
Mhm.
right then and there that you were the real deal.
The real deal. And
Yeah.
so, we got through, with helping Tyson and that, and then Max's time came. Now, when he was crossing, tell everybody what happened during that experience.
When Max was crossing over, I was at the vet's and I heard my phone buzzing. And when I checked it after Max had passed away, it
Mhm.
was you. And you were saying, I hear the angels singing. And that just warmed my heart to know that my boy was up with the angels, especially one very special young lady.
And what was interesting for me is, well, I'm in my space, miles and miles away from Melissa. I was feeling exactly physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually what not only, what Melissa was going through, but I was also feeling what Max was experiencing. And so, is it fair to say for other people that are soon going to go through this that what kind of feeling did that give you? Like, did you feel support? Did you feel like when I was giving you this message, did it bring you peace? Did it make this experience easier for you? What do you want to say to
Absolutely.
people how it was for you?
Absolutely, Sue. I mean,
Mm.
you guided us through a couple of months, his last couple of months, and then the last month
Mhm.
you were giving him Reiki and myself as well to help us get through the time that was coming. And
Right.
he let you know when it was time, and we knew as well. He was letting us
Mhm.
know, and when we went through that experience with you, it was such a healing. I've been
Mhm.
through many dogs passing, and this was the softest, gentlest, knowing that he was where he was and communicating with you to let
Mhm.
us know what was going on as well it's unexplainable, the warmth and
Right.
the how it makes one feel for sure.
Well,
Mhm.
and I'm really blessed for myself when I have a pet cross. Like they'll tell me like and my experience, and many of you have heard me talk about this in other things I've done, talks and that my Gus, he crossed over July 30th of 2023. And he told me just before that was that we were getting a new puppy. And anytime your pet tells you you're getting a new puppy or kitten or whatever, that it's their sign to tell you they're on their way out and going to
Mhm.
cross. And so, I went through and I was so fortunate and so grateful and blessed that I could do what I do with my own pet. And what was really interesting, and this is what I want everyone to know, that when your pet crosses, many think, okay, they've taken their last breath, that's it. No, that's not it. They are there to come back. They come back and they help you, they support you, they bring you signs, they bring you messages. But what happened for me, that this was the touching part for me, was that when we were at the vet with Gussie, and I was feeling exactly what he was experiencing, he was having kidney failure, and the vet was saying, well, we could put him on life support, we could do this. It's like, no, I know he's ready. He told me yesterday, it saved us thousands of dollars for that, right? And then so we're going through the process with him. I had a meditation playing while he was, getting ready in that. But the most beautiful experience I have ever had with any of my pets was when all of these pets from the other side came that I have helped to cross. They came to help Gussie cross. And the two at the front were Max and Tyson. And so I can't tell you how often I see those three boys together.
Mm.
And so, like even this morning, like things were going funny. It's like, oh my gosh, like they're playing again. And I had to make a deal that I would take the afternoon off today, just make the technology work for us. Because folks, what you don't know is we tried to record this interview, what, a week ago, Melissa, and they
Yes,
didn't
yes.
like how long it was and they wanted things changed. So we're doing it again. Fingers crossed it's going to work this time, right, Melissa?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So I want everyone to know that what happens when your pet crosses, it's not the end. And if you're needing help with your pet crossing, or you're not sure if your pet's ready to cross, like Melissa, I can help you. So, I want to encourage you to go to my website, asksuelondon.com, and there you can see the details on how I can help you. And if you're not sure if your pet's ready to cross, reach out to me. I'm approachable, and I will be honest and tell you if you need to do this, or you need to do that, or yeah, your pet's ready. So that's kind of our short version of our story of how the three boys became best friends. And they are always doing stuff. Now, do you still feel the boys, don't you? You
Oh,
still feel,
I
yeah.
I
Now, do
do.
you
I
ever,
was
yeah,
sorry,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, I
I
was
was
going to
gonna
say, do you
say
ever?
I was
Okay, I'll shut up. You talk.
when I was listening to your podcast, it was around Christmas time, and I was
Mhm.
driving in the car, and it was recorded actually on Max's birthday. But I listened to it a couple days later, and as I'm driving, you were saying how um, your pet's right beside you. So I looked beside me. I said, "Hi, Maxie," and
Yeah.
so I knew he was there with me because he loved car rides. Absolutely loved car rides.
And it's interesting at my end, I am always being told what I need to say when. And I never doubt that. And this is another message for everyone listening, that if you have a feeling you need to say something, it's very important that you do and you follow through. Now, I before we go to our next topic, we're going to talk about,
Mm.
I forgot to mention that we've also worked together with another special furry friend of yours who got lost.
Yes,
You
yes.
want to tell everyone about that?
One of our cats, when I first brought him up to our new home prior to
Mhm.
us moving, we
Mhm.
well, I left the door open thinking he would follow the other cats in that had been here, and he disappeared for 8 days. So of
Yeah.
course, first thing I do when I can't find him is, Sue, can you
Yeah.
help me?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you had connected with him, and he had actually helped you with remote viewing and learning
Right.
that you have that ability as well, which was pretty cool. He
Well,
did
and
come home.
right, right. And I remember, like, I was going like this.
Yes.
And Ross is like, "What are you doing?" I said, "What do you mean?" And I didn't even know I kept doing this. And what it was there was like a little hill, and I saw him for a time. He was in this little area on leaves, and he was cold, right? And I kept seeing the corner of your property, kind of like I saw this line.
Mhm.
And I kept saying to Ross, okay, I see him. And what was happening with me was I was in his place, and I was where he would go. And I've had this happen with other pets as well. I would see where their journey was. They'd show me a film where they were, which was really interesting. And there again, like when Melissa first reached out, can you find my missing hat? I'm like, I don't know. Like, because I don't ever tell you that I can do something if I don't know or I can, because that's not fair to anybody. And so that's where I said to her, well, let's see what happens. And that's this. I still, every time I think of our story, I still start doing this again with my hand, right? So interesting how our journey expands and grows, and you learn new things and be open for it, right?
Hmm.
Now, I want to make sure before we finish our interview today that we talk about what you're doing now because it's pretty incredible. You're a healing center,
Yes.
and tell everybody where it is,
It's
first of all.
in beautiful Magnetawan, which is in Parry Sound District.
That's Ontario, Canada, just so
Uh,
anyone's watching that from out of the area. Yeah. And
it's
so for people to know, we want them to know that's way, way up north, right? Way up north. So from Toronto, how far would you say that is from Toronto?
it's about 3.5 hours from Toronto.
Is that all?
Hmm.
Okay, I was thinking maybe because when I was up there, I was like a little kid, and car rides were long, right, for a little
They
kid.
were,
So
yes,
right,
they, when Mike
so
first started coming up here, my husband,
yeah.
they were probably a lot longer than that because the highways weren't running as fast as they are now.
Right. So what I want you to tell everyone is why are they wanting to come and see you at Magnetawan, Ontario, Canada? Tell them about your center. It's incredible, folks.
It's a healing center, and what I do offer is a program based on Shinrin Yoku, which is forest bathing, where I take people into the forest, and it's a very short walk, but a long walk, short in distance, long in duration,
Mhm.
and it helps to people reconnect with nature. It's very healing. It helps with diabetes, heart conditions, mental health, especially. I want to work with mental health people, people that
Mhm.
have lost loved ones, as I have much
Mhm.
experience with that,
Yes.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I will be also offering yoga and other healing practices, Reiki, and that sort of thing. So it'd be a package deal, like a weekend or a 3, 4 day week kind of thing.
Now tell everybody your website address
The
so they can go check
website
it out. Yep.
website address is www.ashandpines.ca. And it's like the trees, ash and pines.
Ash and pines is plural with the S, right?
Yes.
I'll put that in the description area, folks, underneath the video here. So you'll have access to that. And so when people go to the website, are they able to book through that or do they have to email you? I know
The
you're
best
doing
thing,
changes.
yeah, the best thing to do would be email right now. We're
Okay.
under a
So
little
what do I
construction.
give them the email address again?
Email address is the same, but it's info at
Okay.
ashandpines.ca.
Perfect. Well, that you're doing incredible work, and of course you still have lots of pets up there too. So
Hmm.
I know your pets do a lot of healing on people. They're great pet therapy pets. So,
Yes.
sometimes when people are traveling and they have pets at home and they miss them, it's great to go to Melissa's because she's got pets up there and her pets are beautiful. I can tell you firsthand, I've connected with a lot of them, and Melissa is such an incredibly beautiful soul. Now, we're gonna have to have you come back because I'm a big promoter about getting out in nature. And if any of you have seen me in other talks or whatever, I always say it's so important to get out in nature. It's very healing for you. And so we're going to have Melissa come back. If you come back, would you come back again, Melissa? We think we got the
Oh,
technology
sure.
sorted out. And then
Hopefully.
we'll talk about the benefits of being out in nature for you and your pet because I can't emphasize enough it's one of the most healing and important things that you can do for yourself and your pet. Now, we are out of time, my friend. I am so proud of everything that you're doing, and I have been so honored and blessed to be a part of your pets plural lives, and it's just incredible. I never know when Gus is going to bring his friends Tyson and Max back again. They're being really good today. The three of them are right beside me here, and they're just looking and making sure that everything goes well. And it's just so exciting for me to see that animals that I've helped, animals do, your pets all appreciate the things that you do for them, whether they are here or crossed over, and they are continuing to make a difference in your lives and others, just like these three guys are doing for both Melissa and myself. Now, Melissa, any final words you want to share with everyone before we sign off?
Just
Anything?
to
I'm putting you
mention
on the
that
spot. Yep.
my dogs are about 10 times the size of Sue's. So
Yes, they are.
they do play hard. And I just want to
Yes.
say thank you, Sue. You're a beautiful soul. You've helped so many people and their pets, and even in pets that are still here, all the healing that you do. And I feel like you're a true gift, not only to myself, but to the world. And
Well,
I
thank you so
appreciate you
much.
so much.
I really appreciate that. And I didn't tell her to say that, folks. But I really appreciate that. And like my story. Second time when I crossed over, my grandfather and Jesus was there, and they stopped me and said, it wasn't my time. I had to come back and help millions of people and pets cope, heal, and move forward. And that was at a global level. And when you have something like that happen, and you have your favorite mentor, best friend, your grandpa, but for me, my grandpa. And then when Jesus came, it's like, okay, this is serious stuff. And when I have experiences like what I did with Melissa and with Max and with Tyson and Gussie and all the other animals I've helped, it's like not a job to me. It's like I can't do it enough. I want to keep helping more. And it's because of you and your pets that pushes me to do new things and learn new things and learn new technologies, which I'm always asking the pets to make the miracles happen for that, you know? So I thank you so much, Melissa. I love you, my friend.
I love
And
you.
for everyone watching, I want to say thank you for joining us. And I appreciate you and I love you. And I'm grateful that you're, here today to join us on this interview. So on behalf of Melissa and myself and all our pets that are here with us as well from the other side, I want to wish you much love and many blessings. Have a great day.